What is going on, guys? Tino Reaper here with another run of Slay the Spire. I'm attempting to climb the tower, but I am at a very big disadvantage, I guess you would say. So, sorry, I've got a little kitty in my lap right now, and she wants some attention. So, without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. That really helps us out. And I will be doing this video with the silent today. So, we're going to kind of see how this shakes out. With any luck, we might actually be successful at this run. And if I have the opportunity, I'm going to build a Shiv-based deck, because Shivs seem to be the most effective. Not to mention, oh, nice plated armor. And we have our first power, heck yeah. So we're going to fart our way up here. Hopefully we get our power at the beginning. There we go. So we're just going to apply 2 poison every time. And we're just going to rush this guy down as quickly as possible. Okay, discard that, deal damage. And kind of let the poison do its thing. So I really hope there's a relic in the game called the Specimen. And I really, really want to get it to go off at least once. Or I want to get it, because the way the Specimen works is whenever I defeat an enemy, all of its stacks of poison are transferred to other cards. Oh, we're going to eat a hit here, though. How unfortunate. Oh, well. Anywho. Alright, fight's over, moving on. Hopefully we get something with shivs. Or poison. Let's grab Endless Agony. We could always use more cards that we need to get rid of. Oh boy. Found a relic. Whenever you add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold. Not bad. Oh, nice. It looks like we'll get the opportunity to take on the elite there and the other elite. Alright, let's see what we got. So whenever we lose 3 HP, we'll get more cards. And then we'll work on getting discard cards, so in case we start drawing curses, we can just start throwing them away. Okay, let's gain 4 plated armor. Throw that out. And that. Hit these guys for as much damage as we can possibly deal. Oh, these guys are dealing more damage too. Crap. It's like they usually deal 9, but we're on Ascension 3. That is unfortunate. Let's get poison up to take away their ability to defend themselves. 13, 16. We'll take some unnecessary damage here, but it is what it is. And we'll lose a small piece of our plate armor, but such is a small price to pay. Now, these guys can't damage us. And we'll be able to throw out 2 attacks, and we'll start applying poison. So our first victim is already infected. And we'll be able to maintain 2 plate armor. And be able to apply weak on top of that whenever we draw it. I'm just going to hit you with that. Discard. Block. Block again. And now we're going to go through the rest of this combat without getting hurt. So every time we add a card to our deck as well, we'll gain 9 gold just based off of that relic. Tis unfortunate. We need to be able to draw more cards. Just lost another stack of plate armor. And on top of that, we have another enemy we need, or another elite we need to deal with. So get rid of that. No. Keep Endless Agony in our deck. That way we're continuously outputting damage. So long as we don't use both is what's important. But it's really hard not to use it because Endless Agony ensures that we are able to... Oh, thank... oh, poison is going to take that guy out. And so long as we can keep stacking poison, Which I think is something I really need to do, because that is going to be where most of our damage output comes from. Really hoping for shivs and envenom if we play our cards right. Because if we get shivs and have envenom, it's like we're going to be... Ooh, hello. Energy is now conserved between turns. So if I don't use all of my damage... Alright, we got Bane in there. That's going to come in handy because most of our opponents are going to be poisoned. Apply 3 poison, 6... or 10. We'll do 10 so we have good damage output, because it's like, of course we can do stacks of poison, but that is not a guarantee of success. This is going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, this guy has plate armor now. That's kind of a surprise. Or not plate armor, but metallicize. So he's basically blocking all damage that we're dealing. So when he gets poisoned, we'll deal 12 damage. And we'll eat a hit from that, unfortunately. So throw that, discard that, hit him with weak. Oh, nice. We won that fight. Frozen egg. And we get emerald key right away. That's rather odd. Okay, I don't particularly care to tempt fate there. Ancient tea set whenever we rest, so we're going to heal up here. Then hopefully by the end of this we'll be able to make use of something. Darn. Tools of the trade. That would have come in handy. And it costs 0? That is some BS right there. Alright, we'll do crippling poison and sucker punch. We don't want them retaliating against us as much as possible. What do you know? And we were just about to finish him. Lovely. So all we need to do now is just get Specimen. And this is going to make taking these guys out so much easier. Fight's over. There we go. We need backflip. So what I want to do is I want to see if it's possible to continuously churn out... Oh, buy four potions. I can do that. Gambler's Brew, colorless. How pointless. Damn it. So the tricky part is keeping Endless Agony in our deck so that we are constantly having enough damage to be put out. Deal 7, so we'll do Crippling Poison, smack twice, and then eat 6 damage, so this isn't going to hurt us too much. So we should be able to smith up a card with all the remaining health that we have. There we go. Oh, and infinite shivs. We are off to a great start. Alright, let's smith up a card. So now we have infinite shivs. So I wonder if we can reduce that cost. 7 poison. I'd rather hit him with 3, seeing as it's the lowest cost card that we have, and we'll only be able to use crippling poison 1 time. And we're off with a really good opener too. That's basically a freaking... Alright then. Really hoping we could get an 8. Alright, reduce the cost of all cards to 0 to 1 this turn. Apply crippling poison. Try and get him into defense mode right away. Actually, I think we should have held on to crippling poison now that I think about it. There we go. Endless agony. So now all we have to do is just concentrate on block, which is where Gambler's Brew is going to come in handy. Oh man, I should have tried to get a copy of Caltrops. That would have made it easier. Because he's going to deal 12 damage. And we're just going to discard our entire hand here because screw that. Okay, reduce the cost. Did I just discard that card? The hell? That's weird. So he's back to normal, and we haven't taken a single hit from this guy, which is nice. So we're going to hit him with Slice, hit him with that, deal double damage, Dagger Throw, and discard, and he is back in defense mode. And we're going to discard our entire hand again. There's no point. Okay, why did that not work? Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand by 1 this turn. That's not working. Alright, we'll eat a big hit, but he's got 2 stacks of weak on him. Okay. So now he's just continuously gaining stacks of poison. So now every time that he's going to attack, he's going to get hit with poison. Alright, hit him with that, just so I'm not tempted to use Dagger, that Endless Agony card as much as I would like to. 20 damage. Darn. So I'm going to say it early, but I have a feeling that we're going to be able to defeat him in this next turn if we play our cards right. Block. Fortunately, not enough, and I don't want to use that copy of Endless Agony there if I can avoid it. Alright, so, not defeated yet, but it doesn't matter. Nine, 10, discard all those cards and get multiple copies of Endless Agony. So now he should get an additional stack. That card is not working for some reason. And with a weak, so we don't take as much damage. But we're still going to take a decent chunk. Sharpened Hide wears off. He's back to normal, but this fight is over. With the power of shivs. The power of shivs compels you. Ah, there we go. So I think we're going to run a poison deck. Cracked Crown, boss fights. I'm fine with having additional energy for boss fights. Alright, so we have 2 shops here that we can pick from. 3 shops. Why are they always at the beginning? I frickin' tell you guys. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll take this center path and take it up to the right a little bit, take on that first elite, and then get out of here. Let's do crippling poison, I guess. Yeah, just Avoid taking as much of a hit as possible. Because I'm going to need to put these guys down quickly or they're going to steal my gold. And I've got 3 cards here. I need to find a way to get more cards. We got... too early for that. Alright, if we play our cards right, we should draw another... we should get another draw of Corpse Explosion. And we'll use that on the front guy to take out the guy in the back. Provided we're able to do this correctly, but I don't think we are. So now it's not going to matter. We're going to take 13 damage. And that should be this guy's last turn attacking us. So he should... Yep, there it is. He's going to try and block. But it's not going to matter now. Distilled Chaos. All enemies lose 6 strength and... Yeah, 6 strength this turn. Go with Backstab. It's always a good card. Oh, nice. These guys. Let's hit middle guy with that. And we're going to get hit for 6 damage, unfortunately. As much as I would like to avoid that, it's not going to happen. Okay, let's hit you, hit you. Okay, you're almost done. Gotta get you below 25, each of you below 25 health. Alright, fight's over, and that should be both of you. Yep, there it is. Gambler's Brew, set up. Take that later. So we should be able to use that on Corpse Explosion. Nice, a shop. Ooh, that might actually come in handy. Grab well-laid plans. It's always nice to have an additional power card, and now there's no need to go visit the shop. And then there's these guys. Ah! Nice! Ooh, but you have awoken my ire now. 10 times 2, crippling poison. Let's see, let's do setup for a card. Oh, and it exhausted. Nice. So we'll do this. Do setup and do that, just so we avoid taking damage. And I guess nothing we can really do right now except wait for our next turn. I really wish Poison would knock out his plated armor, but he's just going to continuously draw plated armor until we're dead. And if we don't find a safe area to hang out, we're probably going to die. Because he's going to heal off of all of our damage, and he's doing 23 damage. What the hell? 15, 9. We are in trouble if we're not careful. Nice. Okay, so with the 50% bonus, we'll have shivs and potentially be able to keep an additional copy of Endless Agony in our deck. There we go. Chain up to 2 cards. We could retain our entire hand if we play that right. Alright, no enemies, no enemies, no enemies. Of course there's enemies. Alright. Pay all of my gold. Yeah, I'm not dumb. I'm not a fool to hold on to my gold, especially in that context. As much as I would like the relic, I'm not strong enough to beat you guys. Alright, we're going to smash and grab. We're going to heal up at this rest site and just do our best to heal all the way up to the boss up there. And a lantern. Additional energy each combat. How nice. Let's do bite. So long as we're gaining health and I can't get away. Come back to that later. So we should be able to use the bite to heal as much as we need to if we play it out right, because our opponents shouldn't last too long to be a threat to us. Not quite enough to finish her, unfortunately. And you're taking all of our health. And you're healing. Quit being irritating. Alright, we're going to take a bite out of that guy. Alright, and they're done. Ha! Got them both. Swift potion. Just do a sucker punch. We're just going to need to find a way to make these guys as weak as possible. I don't know what elite is in there. I don't care to find out. Obtain a relic. Ah, nice. So now enemies are no longer encountered in regular rooms. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. 8 times 3. You are going to make me hate my life, aren't you? Because it's like, you're going to sap all of my health before next combat. Only there was a way to ensure that you were poisoned. Okay, let's... Oh, good. Okay, it discarded. Retain 2 cards. Hold on to those. Take 20 or 18 damage. We'll heal with bite. Deal additional damage. Hit him with sucker punch. Nice. Okay, so we'll get to keep these 2 defense cards in our hand now that we need them. Hitting us with enfeebling spore, so now we're not able to block or deal as much damage as we'd like. Ugh. No blocking either. I think this is... I hate to say it, guys, but I think this is it. Deal 3. Does he get hit with the 3 poison? Nope. Alright, fight's over, guys. I hate to say it. Devastation. I don't know what that ending means, but we have failed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourselves.